Good day, gentlemen. Lawrence of Asia coming at you once again here from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. This evening I don't have my mic, so pardon the rough vocals and the sound if it gets a bit muffled as we move forward in this video. So at the moment I'm here in Kuala Lumpur. I'm here near a mega mall, one of the biggest malls in the entire world called Mid-Valley Mega Mall. It's absolutely insane. Like at any given time there's probably 50,000 people in the mall. 100,000 even. It's absolutely madness. It's just, there's everything, anything and everything you could imagine in there. Concerts, exhibitions, kids playland, any and every restaurant you could imagine, bookstores. There's probably like 1,000 restaurants in the place. Anyway, gentlemen, you can fact check me on all that. I'm about to do a walk and talk, and you guys can stick with me. This evening, gentlemen, I want to talk to you about the importance of taking time on your own and how one is not really appreciated when one is around all the time. So, gentlemen, I'm staying here at a place called the Vogue Residence Suites. It's somewhat of a 5-star residence here, and it's quite epic. Has that 5-star touch to it. It is quite lovely. And then you can actually walk from here to the Mega Mall across the street, which I'm going to walk with you gentlemen and talk to you at the same time. And I very well may go ahead and post this video. It's been too long not having done so. How you doing, gentlemen? Comment below, like, comment, subscribe. Shall you feel inclined, gentlemen? Relationships, gentlemen, you know, our life is finite and so is our time. And it's an amazing thing, right? You could be an amazing man, you could have a lot to offer, but yet, you know, and you might be just a ball of love, right? You might be a breath of fresh air, right? But it's incredible how those whom you're around will take you for granted when they have you around all the time. And this goes for family, this goes for loved ones, etc., right? So, just finishing a workout here in the gym, and wow, you know, I have to say that I feel absolutely lovely. I feel alive after a workout, right? But it's not always the case. You know, I can go all day long and not really feel alive, not really feel grand and glorious, not really feel high, right? Not really feel a deep gratitude, because in my body I'm not harmonic per se. My mind might be at peace, right? But my body needs that friction, needs that pushback. I need that, help me out, gentlemen, what's the word? I need that resistance. So you do the hard things in life, gentlemen, purposely, and then life becomes a lot easier. It's like the gravity of life is just lessened with every step, with every conversation, right? And of course, as I've spoken to you all about many times as well, you know, the greatest drug factory in the entire world is that right there in your mind, and you can have a great impact on that. You're the pharmaceutical, what are you? You're the pharmacist of your own mind through the alchemical processes that you take with your thoughts and of course your actions, i.e. exercise, gentlemen. So I'm taking an escalator, I'll go up, and then I'll take a giant walking bridge across the highway, and then I'll be at that mall that I mentioned to you, gentlemen. I may go ahead and do a walk and talk through the mall as well. So, joined a climbing gym recently here in KL. That's been epic. Been taking my little girl. It's been epic. She loves it. And yeah, you know, but it is city life, right? If I was a single man, I might appreciate it a lot more. With the family, I don't know. There's just too many people around to be at ease per se. So it's not as peaceful with massive number of people around, right? If you're in an area where you're constantly being bumped and pushed and people looking at you and looking at your girl and your girl's looking around and the children are crying, it's just naturally a slightly more stressful environment in the city, I find. Comment below, tell me what you think, gentlemen. Also, it can be a bit adventurous, it can be exciting, it can be a bit stimulating. So, like everything, gentlemen, there's pros and cons to it all. So you can't say that it's good nor that it's bad, but certainly you have both. Now, we're staying at an Airbnb, as I said, in the Vogue residence, and wow, it's absolutely epic. There is a swimming pool on the 52nd floor, an infinity swimming pool. It's absolutely epic. Another swimming pool on the 7th floor. They've got a gym in the residence as well. I love that. They've got a steam room, sauna. It's quite epic. It's quite lovely. But again, it is city life. But it's damn good city life. Probably a lot better than anything you'd have in New York. And then again, at a fraction of the cost. Here's a river here. You can see it's all commercial buildings all around. There's malls all below on both sides of the highway. It's just, it would be all malls. So, yeah, gentlemen, you know, how do we, here's the crux of the video. Where are we at? We're at 6:40. Here's the crux of the video. How do we manage our lives such that we get the most out of our lives, most satisfaction, while we're still serving our family as well? And I think the answer to, one of the big keys to that, one, of course, exercise, as I've already mentioned, but one of the big keys to it would be the importance of spending time on one's own. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Especially if there's tension in the relationship, if things are not totally harmonic, if you're not being treated with the utmost respect, if you sense that your girl's looking around, or if you sense that your girl's just moody, she's not respecting you, by all means, gentlemen, don't try to fix it. Don't try to talk about it too much. I've done that in the past. Get in the gym and go for a walk. Take time on your own. Enjoy your life. You are your own sun, gentlemen. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Thank you. Does that make sense? Be your own sun. The sun is ever giving. Be ever giving to all that outside of you. Need nothing from anyone else. Be your own point of contentment, gentlemen. Something that's quite fascinating here in Kuala Lumpur as well is the fact that everybody speaks English pretty much, especially the Chinese Malays all speak great English. See this restaurant right here behind me, gentlemen? It's where we ate dinner. It's quite nice. This mall is something like 5 or 7 stories tall. So, gentlemen, you know, as I'm walking through the mall here, probably most of the people think that I'm filming them. So that's a funny thing, you know, for people to think that they're being filmed, right? I don't have any interest in doing that. You can see the backdrop. You can see a bit. I'm not a big fan of commercialization. I'm not a big fan of big brands, of mainstream brands, of luxury goods. I'm not a fan of them. I feel that too many people whom are empty are finding a pseudo satisfaction or a high through these luxury goods, and I think that it's absolutely empty. I think there's nothing there. And online, I hear so many people always talking about their watches. Always talking about their watches, flexing with their watches. To me, they're empty. I've worn a Rolex. Had a good friend put the Rolex on my arm. It doesn't have much of an appeal to me. It just doesn't. Doesn't have much meaning behind it. Maybe if it was given to me as a gift or I were to earn it in a certain way, maybe. But I think I'd much prefer an airplane, a jet airplane to fly me and my family, my friends around the world. I'll be a pilot here in the upcoming 2 years. I've absolutely decided that I'm going to be an international pilot. Not commercially, I could do commercial as well, and that is a potentiality, though I don't really have the affinity to do so. I think I'd much more prefer to just have the freedom to be wherever I want, anytime that I want. However, commercial pilots do move around a lot, and that might be fun as well. So, thank you all for being with me, sharing a bit of moment in time with me in this 3D realm, or this 2D realm rather. Hey, what about the mask here in Kuala Lumpur? You have to wear a mask. No, you don't. However, what's interesting is that 92% of people still do wear a mask all the time. However, you absolutely do not have to. I was at the barbershop today, and they had asked me to put one on, and I did. Well, I refused to do so. I said, I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. One of the guys in the barbershop got a little bit of an attitude, and I just said, thank you, y'all have a nice day. And I said, no, I don't need my haircut. And to be honest, it was also a surprise. Barber came out from behind, and it was a lady, young girl, and I don't know, I would prefer a young man or prefer a man to cut my hair. I feel like they know men's hair a bit better, but that might sound a bit sexist. Hope it doesn't, YouTube. I just prefer a man to cut my hair, that's all. So I'm here in the mall. I'm going to show you a bit here from this center point, this center court. Now right up there is an exhibition center. Today they had like a massive number of dogs and cats. They had a pet competition today. They've got gyms in here. They've got absolutely everything. It goes for a good kilometer in every direction. It's pretty wild. But where am I going? Where am I headed? Where shall I go? I may go upstairs, yeah? I may go upstairs, see if they have any later night places open. I don't think they do, though. And if they don't, then I'll probably go towards the outside of the mall where I know that they do. So we're at 13 minutes here, gentlemen. Spend time on your own. Get out and live your life. Be out in the world and allow yourself to be out in the world. Don't feel that you have to sit at home in a mindless stupor on your phone or in an unhappy environment where you're not appreciated or you're too stressed. Remember self-love above all else, and that you are your own sun, gentlemen. Be your own point of radiance. Be a radiant point for the entire universe and need nothing from the outside world. That's the richest place. That's the richest perspective to have. Be a walking temple, gentlemen. Be a glorious, shining beacon of light wherever you go. And you don't have to say anything to anyone. Just move through life and glow. As I said, you know, exercise is our own pharmaceutical factory there, but also the own mental point of origin as well. We can take control of that lever and we can reorient our mind and we can re-alchemize the chemistry of our body. This is one of the great esoteric alchemical secrets that's been hidden from mankind, and that's why all this marketing works so well, because people feel as though they do need those things from the outside to be satisfied, not realizing all along that they very well are their own mental point of origin, and that they can create their own happiness, fulfillment, right? And yeah, it's one of the greatest things on the planet that we're just simply not taught in schools is that. I feel like that's one of the greatest tragedies of modern times, is that we're not taught this one simple concept, that we can be our own mental point of origin, that we can orient our own happiness with our own thoughts, that we can have a dramatic impact on our own chemistry, our own happiness, with our own thoughts and our own intentionality, gentlemen. The intentionality to get high, the intentionality to be grateful, the intentionality to be happy. It's like true gratitude. So, gentlemen, it's been a lovely time walking with you all. I'm going to upload this later tonight. God bless you. Stay strong, stay sharp. Remember self-love. Remember that you are your own sun, your own mental point of origin, and that you need nothing from the outside to be satiated, to be happy, gentlemen. Take care of yourself. Stay sharp. God bless. Remember to breathe. Breathe through the abdomen, gentlemen. Breathe through the abdomen. Slow breaths. It's a beautiful journey, gentlemen. One breath at a time, all right? All right. God bless. We'll see you in the next one. Peace, gentlemen.